The Last Guardian. Worth the wait. It's been 9 years since this game was announced, and while this time wasn't spent on polishing mechanics, it was spent on delivering a beautiful experience. The Last Guardian is insanely frustrating to play through, but it's worth it. This game is absolutely gorgeous. In The Last Guardian, you play as a boy who wakes up at the bottom of a pit alongside this beast of a creature known as a Trico. Intrigued by the injured beast, you decide to help him by removing arrows, taking off his collar, and feeding him. This creates the initial bond between the two, and Trico feels like a living, breathing animal, so much so his way of interacting with items and you is guaranteed to make you smile unless you have no heart. He's one giant cuddly bird dog. This is of course from the same team that made Ico and Shadow of the Colossus, as you can instantly tell and feel. This game is very much a mix of the two with more emphasis on the Ico side. It's very puzzle heavy, but thankfully in a much more casual way than Ico. This is more about finding alternate routes than it is putting items in the right spots. The puzzle solving itself isn't the frustrating part. It's one thing to figure it out, it's another thing to actually execute it. It's a little tough dealing with the platforming as it feels very dated and has verticality issues modern day games have polished up these past 9 years, like the backwards wall jump, and of course the awkward at times camera angles. But the real frustration comes in with giving commands to Trico. I spent 12 hours with this game to beat it and I still don't understand how to command him. The game tells you to hold R1 while you move, but it also tells you to hold R1 and press any of the 4 action buttons, but it never really tells you what each of these do other than triangle, leading me to frustratingly button mash to get Trico to go to or do what I want him to. And this is non-stop, as it is necessary to use Trico to jump to higher locations or reach a hole in the wall. And again, the puzzles aren't necessarily brain teasers. I would have preferred Trico acting on his own automatically when I would climb on top of him or stand near a progress point than me giving the command. It would have completely killed the frustration without hurting the experience of the game. It's so hard to tell if it's time to get off and explore to progress, or if Trico just isn't moving forward when he should most of the time. Had Trico been more on rails, the game would have moved along more smoothly. As you explore these locations, there are threats. There are these suits of armor enemies that try to kidnap you. Trico will always come to the rescue when he can, but there are a few annoying spots where you have to outsmart them to get to a certain item or switch, which in the moment feels very stressful, but looking back I can appreciate them all. These moments you're alone feel tense and horrifying. The game also throws in these eye obstacles, which scares Trico that you have to take care of first before he'll progress or help you in a fight. If Trico does help you, there's a large chance he'll get injured. He can't die from combat, but after you fight you will more than likely have to pull arrows out of him, feed him with barrels around when he gets hungry, and pet him to calm him down. It really creates a caring and loving bond between you two, stopping him from ever feeling like he's just there. You need him to get home, and he needs you to get out. So while yes, this bird dog is going to frustrate you at times, but you can't help but love him the entire way. This is a beautiful story about the bond between man and beast and is a must play. I give The Last Guardian an 8.5 out of 10. If you played The Last Guardian, tell me what you thought about it down in the comment section below. If you haven't played it, tell me if you plan on picking it up. Thumbs up if you like the video, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and tune in Monday for first impressions where you find out what game we're playing next. Thanks for watching. This review was made possible with GameFly. If you want to try this game or any other game imaginable, you can do so for free for an entire month by using the link in the description. Free shipping, no late fees. Thanks for watching.